We have new information tonight about Green Bay's oldest cold case. Police say it was new DNA technology that led to a break in the 1986 homicide of Lisa Holstead. NBC 26 spoke with Lisa's family and investigators about the genetic profile that led to an arrest. Here's Eric Crest.
It was 34 years ago when Lisa Holstead was found murdered in West Green Bay. And now, over 3 decades removed from the crime, police believe they found the person responsible.
It just goes to show you that the prayers, they pay off. It took a while, but it happened.
Susan Holstead, Lisa's sister, says the toll of the loss has weighed heavy on her family over the years, especially her mother, who has since passed.
The day it happened, she aged like 10 years overnight. You know, the sad part of it is I wish my mom was here to see this.
On Monday, police broke down what led them to the arrest of 65-year-old Lou Archie Griffin, a man with a criminal history who had just moved within miles of the crime scene.
Brought our attention to Mr. Griffin was his past history. He had just gotten out of prison for sexual assault and had moved up to Green Bay about a month before.
Detective Dave Graff says Griffin did not have his DNA in the Department of Justice's system in the late 80s, but advancements in DNA testing technology has recently gotten so sophisticated that investigators are now able to identify relatives of the DNA source.
In this case, we were able to find a group of people that lived in Wisconsin, and then doing more research on them, we came up with Mr. Griffin.
Investigators credit the advancements in this case to solid police work back in 1986, a time when the gathering of evidence from a scene was far from an assurance that police could lean on forensic evidence for a conviction.
From the get-go, we always had DNA that was recovered from Ms. Holstead's body. We were able to compare that DNA to the DNA of our suspect, and it was a match.
And while we may never know what exactly happened in West Green Bay back in 1986, one family is thankful tonight that they are starting to get some answers.
A new chapter has begun and a new journey has begun. And we can really pull together now and maybe, start healing.
In Green Bay, Eric Crest, NBC 26.
Eric, thank you. Griffin has his next court appearance in mid-December. If convicted, he could face life behind bars.